You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
Good evening, Indian sports fans. This is Bob Gray here, and okay, it's not even coming up much. All right, technical difficulties right off the bat. La 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 la. That's up, that's up. What about there we go. Actually, got to turn the volume up. There you go. Okay, hopefully that's not too loud. Let's get back into here. There it is. All right, we've got tonight's ball game. We got a matchup between EMO conference opponents between the North Callaway Thunderbirds, who are 3-1, 2-0 in conference, in the Clopton-Ellsbury Indian Hawks, who are 2-2, 0-2 in conference. North Callaway is coming off a very important and maybe even conference-deciding victory. If you look at recent history over South Callaway, 33-29 last week. They're on a 3-game winning streak after their narrow loss to Southern Boone in week 1. They've rolled off 3 straight in pretty dominating fashion. Our Indian Hawks are in a little bit of a slump. They've lost their last 2 by double-digit margins after starting the year 2-0. We're going to have a quick commercial break here, bring you a little bit more of the pregame show. This is the People's Bank and Trust pregame, bringing you the matchup tonight of Indian Hawk football on the Indian Sports Network.
Since 1995, Heartland Restoration has specialized in all types of masonry repairs, concrete restoration, above and below grade waterproofing, snow removal, epoxy joint repair or replacement, and all types of floor coatings. Our mission is to serve you with over 35 years of experience, someone you can trust to do the job right the first time. If you have a project, big or small, please give us a call. Heartland Restoration, 314-993-6377.
Okay, we're back. I'll talk with Coach Scheibel before the game. He's just want to stress that this team is still very young this year and lacking some of the veteran leadership they had last year. But they're learning things. They're taking their lumps, and hopefully it improves them later on. They got a tough matchup here with North Carolina. Let's see, what's that running back? Adam Reno has just gone wild running the ball so far this year. He's a senior, and he's been with Callaway. I can know the name's familiar for quite a while, and he's a horse of a running back. He's going to be the main target we're trying to stop on defense tonight. North Callaway's got a ground-oriented assault, and they'll look to just pound us on the ground all night long with Reno and other backs. Offensively tonight, we're going to try to keep a high-flying attack going tonight with the dual threat attack of Sean Yates running the ball and passing the ball in our various deep threats. We're going to be a little short-handed tonight. I was told Blake Kendall will not be able to play tonight. Coach Scheibel did not give a reason why, but he just said Blake Kendall is out for tonight's game. That leaves us a short-handed. We'll minus our most explosive weapon. Kendall showed blazing speed last week against Montgomery County on his streak routes. Overall for the Indian Hawks right now, we need to almost get back to the basics. Figure out ways to move the ball effectively while maintaining our explosiveness, which would probably mean a little bit more short passing game probably need to be in order to go with the deep threats, especially without Kendall here to take the lid off the ball. We might need to lean a little bit more on Malik Pike on the deep threats again, and find Zach Evans some more. We haven't used him much since the first couple weeks. Defensively, it almost have to be, in my opinion, has to be like a gang tackling type assault on Reno. North Callaway is ground oriented. They've got a pretty big offensive line, and they're going to use it. Well, we're going to take another commercial break here. Be a little bit longer one. We'll be back with the coin toss and kickoff right after this. This is Bob Gray bringing you Indian Hawk football on the Indian Sports Network.
Here at People's Bank and Trust, new technology improves our lives. We all know that. But when it comes to your money, Wouldn't you just as soon deal with real people rather than recordings and electronics fingerprinting of the mega banks? We put technology to work so we can have more time for you. We're your community bank. People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Everybody knows that high school sports generate suspense, excitement, and drama.
They also generate higher grade point averages, stronger work habits, and greater self-esteem.
Everybody knows that high school sports give us more value for our entertainment dollar.
They also give us leaders committed to strengthening communities right here in Missouri. The true value of playing sports in school can't be measured in wins and losses or dollars and cents. Studies show that participation in sports, along with other extracurricular activities, is one of the best ways to teach leadership, cooperation, accountability, and other invaluable life skills. Don't just stand on the sidelines. Encourage the young people you know to get in the game. When you do, you'll be helping them get ahead in life. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Eli Enkelman, 23, running back, junior. Malik McPike, 25, wide receiver, sophomore.
And we're back. They're going through the starting lineups. We're announcing the starters on offense for the Indian Hawks tonight. It sounds like, other than no Blake Kendall, the normal starters. And as a note, tonight is homecoming. She seems awfully early in the year for that. And the Indian Hawks are taking the field now. Running down the sideline, they've got a sledgehammer in hand of Zach Evans. Hopefully that's some sort of motivational tactic. Captains tonight will be, like they've been all year, Trevor Anthony, the Frankenstein, Damian Texas Walker, and the injured Jamison Wolanski. Well, about a couple minutes to game time, we'll just go on. We're going to announce the coin toss. Captains for North Callaway, let's see, are number 9, Reno. Number 35, Austin Edwards. Number 69, Tyler Bondurant. And number 61, Cameron Cochran. We're going through the instructions now. Coaches are still out there. Should see here. North Callaway has won the toss. They have deferred to the second half. The Indian Hawks are going to receive. They're going to be on the south side. They're going right to left on your screen. They'll be heading towards the north. The Indian Hawks are in their home black with red numbers. The Thunderbirds are going to be in white with green numbers, green helmets. And we're getting ready for game time. Kickoff will be coming up shortly. Well, North Callaway looks like a pretty stout team. This is going to be a tough one tonight. We're going to take one more quick commercial break, then bring you to kickoff. This is Indian Hawk Football on the Indian Sports Network.
These days, the concept of value matters more than ever. And you'd be hard-pressed to find a better value than high school sports. Extracurricular activities, including sports, make up about 2% of the budget for a typical Missouri high school. In return, participation in sports promotes citizenship and sportsmanship. Sports also instill a sense of community pride and teach lifelong lessons about cooperation and self-discipline. They encourage physical fitness. They produce community leaders. By offering so many benefits to the community for such a small percentage of a school's overall budget, It's easy to see why high school sports are one of the best bargains around. The real cost would come from not having them at all. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Pick it up. Well, back a little late. You saw the kickoff there. Klopsic bobbled it, but then fell on it, so we retained possession. Looks like we're going to start about our own 14, 13. That'll be 1st and 10 for the Indian Hawks. Let's see what we got going on here. Indian Hawks in basic spread formation. Enkelman beside Yates. Draw play. Nowhere. North Callaway just flowed through the line there. There's not a good omen. Loss of 2 on the play. 2nd and 12. That's not a good start. Bobbled kickoff and a 2-yard loss on the first carry. This is not a good start. Looks like a 4-man line for the Thunderbirds with standing ends. Yates with the keeper. He gets those 2-yard back. That's going to set up a 3rd and long. Hey, got an extra one. 3rd and 9. Let's see what kind of defense Callaway's playing here. Is it man or cover 3? I haven't been watching the safeties too much. Their line's getting plenty of pressure. They're going to have ample coverage. Looks like man 1. Looks like man cover 1 for Callaway here. They're going to get a false start there. That's going to make it 3rd and 4. Or an encroachment call, I mean. Encroachment, that's going to make it 3rd and 4. That's a little bit more attainable here for the Indian Hawks. Gorgeous night out. It's hot today, but it's nice now. Sun just set, cooling off. A little bit of a breeze. There's going to be a rush on the right side. Quick screen over the Klopsic. He's got the first down and more. Klopsic with about a 20-yard gain on the quick screen. Going to be a 1st down, 21 yards on it. We're going to spot him at about the 36, looks like. 1st down, Indian Hawks. Good call there. 30, moved it back 35. 20-yard gain. Stacked twins for the Indian Hawks on the spread on their formation. That backed up the backers a little bit. Enkelman with the carry, and he's got nowhere to go. Who is that that made the tackle? 70-something, 75? 73 maybe? Mason Gardner, I think was his. No run blocking so far for the Indian Hawks early on. 4-man line. 4-2 look with the man-to-man on everybody. Quick pass out to Kyle Martin. Still not on the roster. It's week 5. I think you get him on the roster yet. Nice game by Kyle Martin. Gain about 5. Going to set up a 3rd and 8. Got trips on the right side. We're on the near side here. Oop. Might want to keep the camera up to date with the game. Enkelman offset left. There's the snap. Yates with the keeper. He's got room to run. How do I zoom this sucker in? There, that might be a little bit better view. That same 4-2 look, that's cover 3. 4-2 cover 3 there. Yates keeps it. Gain of maybe a yard. 2nd and 9. Indian Hawks going with their stacked twins look. Ankelman offset to the right. High snap, corralled by Yates. He's got nobody blocking for him. Fights and squirms his way forward for about 3. He's going to set up a 3rd and 6. Tell you what, for as ugly as this drive has looked, we've managed to consistently gain yardage here so far. We've gotten 2 first downs and have held on to it for 4 minutes. Hasn't looked pretty, but we are moving the ball. There's the snap. Yates rolls out. Going to be a quarterback sweep. And he's brought down after a short gain. We're the decided underdog tonight. We got a 4th and about 4, but we're now in plus territory. That puts it at the Thunderbird 49. If I was Coach Scheibel right here, I'd go for it and just try to pick out a play to make 4 yards. Base formation, Ankelman set to the right. Evans goes in motion. Clears the trips. Callaway might have shown their hands there as a blitz on the sweep. They got isolation of Martin. Catches it. Did he get the first? Oh, they're saying it was trapped. Saying incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs. North Callaway ball at the 6:58 mark in the first quarter. First drive, sort of a mixed bag for the Indian Hawks. We moved it about 50 yards down. Yeah, we moved about 40 yards downfield, but we didn't score. So I don't know. Looked like he caught that. Now we're seeing North Callaway come out. I formation. Drop back. Throw deep, wide open. Yep, that's knowing what they're going to do to you. Quarterback Telly Thompson just hit Dawson Wright with a 51-yard bomb play action. They've seen us all sucked up to stop the running game, and they took advantage of it. That was fairly easy for the Thunderbirds there. 51 yards on the pass play, a one-play drive, and a touchdown. At 6:50 mark, North Callaway goes up 6-0. Kick. Good. It's now 7-0. So at the 6:50 mark, it's 7-0 North Callaway. We'll be back right after this.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay. Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
And we're back. Well, there's a kick in the balls for you. 7-0. North Callaway gets a score after one play. That's a way to self-scout on that one. They know that we're going to gone up to stop the run, and they threw a play-action pass. Klopsic fields the ball out. We got a holding or blocking the back or something. Solid 30-yard return for Klopsic on there. That's going to be negated by a blocking the back or something. Let's see what the signal is. Holding. Yeah, same difference. Flag is thrown down at about the 23, so it'll probably be 1st and 10 at the 13 for the Indian Hawks. That's about where we began the last drive. Let's see if we moved the ball fairly well, just stalled out at midfield on the first possession. Okay, they're spotting it at the 15. All right. First and 10, Indian Hawks base spread formation. Anchorman all set to the right. Motion by Evans. Cross the formation. Sort of a lead run there for Ankelman, leading Yates. Yates gets a couple. Second and 8, and another short gain. Coach Scheibel's been patient with the running game so far. It hasn't garnered much, but he's sticking with it. In the grand scheme of things, as long as we can keep the score close, that might be a good thing. Move the game along, keep it fewer possession game. One step drop, fires, quick hit. Oh! Over to the hands of Malik Pike, intercepted. Who got the pick? It's the quarterback, Tully Thompson. He gets the intercepted. He runs it back to about the 10, and things have gone from bad to worse here. There's a flag. I think it's post-pick, though. Holding on blocking the back. Blocking the back, Callaway. That's post-interception, so it's going to be Callaway ball, but it's not going to be at the 10. It's going to be at the 20. $19. First and 10, Thunderbirds at the 19. There's the handoff. Reno cuts back to the left. He's got a guy. He's got to score. My goodness, what a cut! Adam Reno made that look easy. The Indian Hawks had guys in the hole to stop the initial run, but overplayed their hand. Reno cut back, took 19 yards and scored. Well, North Callaway's ran 2 offensive plays and has 2 touchdowns. This could be a long night. Extra point coming up at 5:50. It's 13-0. Kick is blocked. The Frankenstein. I think Trevor Anthony came through and got the block. Well, there's a little bit of brightness for the Indian Hawks. It's 13-0, 5:50 to go. We'll be back right after this.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
There's the kick. Bouncing down the near sideline. Oh. I think it was Bouncer who fielded it. No, Struce fielded it, 33. Good gosh, that was a nice hit. North Callaway might just start teeing off now. They got a 13-0 lead. Indian Hawks begin the third drive. Haven't gotten any points yet in the first 2. Double stack. Anchorman offset to the right. Quick foot screen. Gets it to Klopsic. Klopsic's got room to run on the right side. Has the ball taken from him. And it's going to be marked a turnover. What the heck? Klopsic just had the ball ripped out of his hands by Jordan Delashmutt. Is that how you pronounce that? Delashmutt? All right. Jordan Delashmet just ripped the ball out of Klopsik's hands. That's a turnover. Well, now the question is, will Callaway keep up their offensive efficiency and score on this play? I formation. Off tackle. Yep, he's going to score. Oh, tackled him. Looked like Reno was going to score on that one. Reno takes it about 20 yards. It's going to be first and goal at the 3-yard line now. Tight right, I formation. Fullback dive. And Delashmet just blows through almost untouched. We are not putting up much resistance at this point. 3-yard run for Delashmet makes the score 19-0. Extra point to come. We're at the 5:16 mark in the first. This is starting to get ugly quickly. Kick is up. It's through. Almost sounded like another hand got on that one as well, but it had enough on it to get through. The kick makes it 20-0. We're at the 5:16 mark in the first. Dear Lord, we need help. We'll have a quick commercial break. We'll be back right after this.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Missouri's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports...
And we're back. Kickoff. Klopsik fielded it, got it up to the 25. And that's our best field position so far. That's where we begin our fourth drive of the night. It's been all North Callaway. They're up 20-0, 5:11 to go here in the first. Yeah. This game got ugly quickly. Opening drive for the Indian Hawks wasn't too bad. A couple first downs. We took 5 minutes off the clock. Since then, North Callaway's ran 4 plays and had 3 touchdowns. I mean, they're just doing whatever they want. There's the throw. Oh, that's going to be pass interference. It is. There's going to be 15 yards. A little bit overthrown by Yates, but it drew the flag as Martin was basically drugged down by number 23, Bradley Berry. And so that's going to put the Indian Hawks at about the 40. Biggest game of the day so far. Oh no, Klopsik had the 20-yarder. Well, the good news is we have more first downs than North Callaway does right now, 3-1. The bad news is they have as many touchdowns as we have first downs. Snap to Yates, drops back, 3-step drop, fires it to Martin again on the quick seam. Skinny post, quick seam, whatever you want to call it. Martin was there, just couldn't haul it in. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. Base formation. Ankelman all set to the right. Quick drop. Yates fires over the middle and clobbered is McPike. That looked like Delashmet.
Incomplete pass, intended receiver, Malik McPike. 3rd and 10 for the Indian Hawks.
3rd and 10 now. McPike comes in motion to the near side, setting up trips left. Ankelman is all set to the right. We're on the near sideline. Roll out. Isolation on Klopsic. Ball thrown behind him. Out of bounds. It's going to set up a 4th and 10. I would say normal tactics, they punt it here, but this game's gone downhill so fast, I don't know what we could do. Base formation. There's the 2 drop back there for Yates. Kick is up. It's a good one. Fielded at the 27. He's got a seam. Brought down at the 45. That's number 35, Austin Edwards. And North Carolina take the ball. Oh, we got an injured Indian Hawk. We'll take a commercial break while they tend to him. We'll be back right after this.
Ellsbury and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And we're back. That was Jacob Martin, who's on the ground. He seems to be okay. Maybe just got a stinger a little bit. He's being checked out by the training staff on the sideline to make sure he's okay to go back in. They're not even bothering pulling his helmet, so maybe it was just a stinger. Thank goodness. And North Callaway will start off with the ball at about their own 44. They've just shown a high formation so far. Haven't really needed to do much else. Now they got trips left. Reno in the backfield. Thompson, quick screen. Oh, it's Reno on the sideline. Quick screen to Reno. He's got running room on the left side. He's going to score. Touchdown. Adam Reno. Their flag. Right now it's a 56-yard touchdown. North Callaway seems to know holding on Callaway. So it's coming back. Adam Reno's good. Let's see what they call it. Oh, it happened early on. Happened about the first down mark, so it's going to be first and 9 now. They did gain about a yard on that one. Out of the 56-yard screen pass, 304 touchdown turns into about a 1-yard break. Mandatory water break time at the 4:36 mark. We'll take it with them. This is the Indian Sports Network.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone.
And we're back. Same formation. Thompson avoids the sack rush, throws it deep, and it's tipped away. They tried to go to Dawson Wright again. Thompson's pass falls incomplete. Struce got his hand on it. Second down now. I formation, Twins on the left side, tight end on the Twins on the right, tight end on the left. Hand off to Reno. My gosh, Reno is fast. He's ripping through the hole. Blows over a safety. He's going to score. It's going to be brought back. Holding. Another 50-yard touchdown for Adam Reno going to be brought back. Holding against North Callaway. Where's the flag at? Tell you what, folks, Adam Reno's on another level than backs I've seen. Well, that's going to make it 2nd and 21. If I'm North Callaway, I give Reno a little breather here, just run something safe, then go right back to him. I mean, he hasn't been stoppable. I formation, base I, tight end on the left side. Hand off to Reno there, and we did get a stop, only a gain of 2. My goodness, he's human. Going to set up a 3rd and long for Callaway. Oh, who got in there? The Texas Ranger, Damian Walker, gets in there and knifes through there, gets a 5-yard loss on Reno. That should set up a punting situation for Callaway, as they seem to be subbing in a special teams unit here. They've got about a 4th and 25 now. There's a snap, kick is up. Oh, Klopsik's got to get on it. Hey, I don't think you can return him off. Yeah. Oh, blowing it dead. Klopsik muffed the punt. It's going to be recovered by North Callaway. They're going to have the ball on the 25. Gain of about 50 on the punt for the Thunderbirds. Everything else has gone right for him. Another turnover for the Indian Hawks. I left, Twins on the right. Imagine this is going to Reno. Indian Hawks have the right defense call, flow through there, and Reno basically without any blocking gains 18 yards. That kid is good. Right defensive call there. We came flying through the line. Had Reno dead to rights at a 3 or 4 yard loss. He's powered out of it.
1st and 10 Indian Hawks.
Oh, it was a fumble. I didn't even see that. Yates.
Pass falls incomplete. Intended for Klopsik.
Well, Reno had a fumble. I
10 Indian Hawks.
baffled. I didn't even see it. Well, 1st and 10 Indian Hawks. There's something positive. We got 2 stops in a row. Stack Twins. Yates takes the snap. Gets it to ball's tipped away. Reno falls on it, but they're going to say incomplete. It's going to set up a 3rd down and 10.
3rd and 10, Indian Hawks.
Quick drop by Yates. His throw for Martin. Down at his feet, Martin can't pick it up. He wouldn't have been able to do anything with it anyways. He's going to set up a 4th and 10. We got a punt. It's only 20-0. Stick with the run a little bit. Punt here. Yates takes 2 steps back in the punt formation. There's the quick kick. It's blocked. A net of 1 on the punt. It did go forward after the block. So it's going to be 1st and goal Callaway at the 6. I think that was Delashmet with the block. North Callaway's just physically dominating us at this point. Goodness gracious. Delashmet got the block. I'd give the fullback the carry here. Offset eye. To the left. Motion. Toss play to Reno. Delashmet with the ball. Oh, whiffs on a block. Reno just runs around the man, though. Into the end zone and scores. That's Reno's 2nd touchdown at the 2:16 mark of the 1st. Extra point to come. Kick is up. Good. That makes it 27-0. With 2:16 to go, we're still in the 1st. We'll take a quick break.
Have a few time savers on your side. Take internet banking, for example. It allows you to bank from home rather than having to make an extra trip to the bank just to check your balance, transfer funds, or view recent transactions. You can even pay your bills online, eliminating a trip to the post office for stamps. Best of all, People's Bank and Trust offers all of this free of charge. Visit us online at www.pbtc.net and sign up today. Just another example of hometown banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And we're back. 2:16 to go in the 1st. It's been all Callaway. It's 27-0. Unofficial, but I got Reno right now at 6 carries, 67 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a fumble, and a couple 50-yarders called back. Now, there's the kickoff. Fielded by Klopsic. Oh, has nowhere to run. Gets it to the 25. Maybe 15 on the return. Indian Hawks begin yet another possession. Run the ball. Rollout pass there for Yates. Looked like intended for McPike, thrown over his head. Going to be 2nd and 10 now. Low Callaway staying in their 4-2 cover 3 shell. Yates rolls right. Avoids the blitzer. Can't get it to McPike. Incomplete, 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 Indian Hawks.
Stack twins for the Indian Hawks. Blitz coming left side, or our right. Ball tipped. It's picked off. The quarterback, Thompson, gets an interception. I believe that's the 2nd of the night. It's going to be 1st and 10 Callaway at the 29. Minute 58 to go here. I formation. There's the toss to Reno. Rolling around in. He avoids the strip tackle by Evans. Plows through a safety. I didn't see who it was.
Reno with a carry. Brought down by number 25.
23-yard run for Reno. I've got him at 84 yards already tonight. I formation, double tight. There's the handoff to Delashmut, and that's twice the fullback has ran untouched up the middle on the goal line. They're just overpowering us. That makes it 33-0, extra point to come. Kick came out low. It was blocked. I believe that was Walker who's going to get credit with the block.
33, Dalton Street for the block.
That's second block extra point. Nevertheless, at the minute 33 mark in the first, it is now 33-0 North Callaway, and this is just a bloodbath right now. Can't get the halftime and the running clock soon enough at this point, folks.
Back to receive the Indian Hawks, number 1 Klopsic. Kicking to Lashmet for the Thunderbirds.
There's the kick. It's a squibber. Nice secondary bounce, fielded by Klopsic at the 16. He's got a little bit of a seam. It's closed up quickly. He gets about the 27-yard line.
Down by several Thunderbirds. 1st and 10 Indian Hawks from their own 27-yard line.
Oh, sorry, folks. I forgot to update. I haven't been updating the score.
Engelman with a carry. Brought down by number 35 for the Thunderbirds. With a first down for the Indian Hawks.
I forgot about updating the score. I missed Eli Engelman ripping off a 40-yarder. Nice run, Eli. It's 33-0 North Callaway. One step drop for Yates. Fires down the side. Fires to the sideline.
Reception. Gain of about a yard on the play. 2nd and 9 for the Indian Hawks.
McPike gains 1. Quick pass. Yates carries the ball. He's getting some yardage. He's thrown down.
Stop at number 56 for the Thunderbirds. 3rd and 2 for the Indian Hawks.
That's probably going to be the end of the first. Going to set up a 3rd and short after Yates' 7-yard run. First quarter's running out, and that's the end of the first quarter. All North Callaway, they're up 33-0. We'll be back right after this with second quarter action.
Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
And we're back with second quarter action here. Probably one of the worst quarters of Indian Hawk football ever. We're down 33-0. I've seen them all, and that was pretty bad. There's motion. Martin Yates hands off to Engelman. Martin couldn't get there with the block. 56, Pizzold is the one down at the bottom of the pile for the Thunderbirds. He'll get credit with the tackle for loss. That's going to set up about a 4th and 4. 4th and 5. Base formation, Engelman offset right. Nothing's really open right now. He just got to beat a man. There's McPike into the seam. Nice throw by Yates, but the ball's knocked away. Austin Edwards with the good coverage on that one. Knocks the ball away. Turnover on downs. North Callaway will now have the ball. At this point, if you're Coach Scheibel, you try to find anything that works on either side of the ball. If you're North Callaway, you try stuff. I left, twins to the right. Thompson hands off to Reno. Reno's got room to run. He's got a sideline view. He's going to take it. He ain't going to catch him. 66 yards on the score for Reno. No flags. By my count, that gives him 150 on the night. 3 scores on 8 carries. That's with the 120 yards taken back on penalties in the first. That makes it 39-0. Thompson's kick is blocked. Walker comes through with this second of the game. And at 11:07 to go in the first half, it is 39-0 North Callaway. Ugh. At this point, the body's dead. It's just how many bruises North Callaway wants to leave on it. Kickoff, bouncer on the right, on the near sideline, fielded by Klopsic at the 16. He has no room to run. He's buried at the 17. .11:04 to go. Indian Hawks had double twins. Enkelman all set right. Motion. Looks like Martin. One step drop. There's throw to Evans. Jump ball. It's caught. Nice play there. Why do we not do that more to him? He's going to have a physical matchup over almost everybody he goes against. Why do we not do that more with him? Gain of about 17 on the play to Evans. Base formation. There's motion back. Triple option. Is that Martin on the carry? No, it's Evans on the carry. Evans got 5. Base formation again. Nice little triple option look there for the Indian Hawks. Lead play. Yates has some running room. He's brought down by Delashmutt. Gain of about 3 or 4 on the play for Yates. Going to set up a gain of 3, 3rd and 2. Going to be trips on the left side. Klopsic isolated here on the right. Quick throw to Yates. No room to run. The whole defensive line came flying through there for the Thunderbirds. Loss of about 5. Trips left. Klopsic on the right. Yates throws it to Klopsic on the seam. He caught it! He caught it! Klopsic's running down the sideline. He might score. He sidesteps the tackle by Edwards and does. Klopsic goes 61 yards. Flag thrown late. Couple of them. Not quite sure what they're on. I see a Thunderbird player walking with his helmet off. That may be what it is. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Callaway. That'll be probably enforced on the kickoff. A little bit of life here for the Indian Hawks. Yates to Klopsic, 61 yards. On a 4th and 7. Gonna go for 2 here. Evans comes across in motion, play action, hits him, it's good. That makes it 8-39. And a spark of life for the Indian Hawks at the 8:54 mark. Well, that was some much needed life. We'll be back right after this.
Ooh, hey, hon, what are you doing up so early?
Oh, I'm just getting ready to take care of some stuff with the bank.
The bank? I surely hope you're going to get dressed first. You'd get some pretty weird luck showing up in your robe and fuzzy slippers.
I'm not going to the bank. I'm doing it all right here from home using People's Bank and Trust online banking and bill pay service. I can check our account balances, transfer money, make a loan payment, and even pay bills, all from the comfort of my pajamas. Best of all, it's free.
Banking in your pajamas. Now, if we could only get the grocery store to deliver.
Start banking online today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
All right. We're kicking off from their 45. We're down 31 points. This has to be an onside. It's not going to go far enough. He touched it! Carlo, he touched it! Jump on the ball! Oh. It'll be Callaway ball at their 42. Oh, that was a golden opportunity. 61, Cameron Cochran tried the dive on it. It wasn't going to go 10 yards. Touched it, made it live. We couldn't recover it before it batted out of bounds. Callaway will start there on their own 42. Up 31 points, 39-8, but we just hit a little bit of life there. Timeout Indian Hawks. We'll take it with them. This is the Indian Sports Network bringing you Indian Hawk football.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
We're trying to find some high school sports scores here. Try to find some local area high school scores here. Keep you updated on what's going on around the area. North Callaway has the ball. All right. Hand off to Delashmut. He got next to no gain. Monroe City's beating Highland 22-0. But they're glad they bumped down to Class 1 this year, because they look like they got a pretty solid team. Second and 10. Sort of a wing eye to the right side of the old Osborne. Delashmut to get the carry. He slides out of one, bounces around 2 tackles, skips a third. He's got open field after dodging a fourth. No one's really got an angle on him. He's going to score. And Delashmut takes it 58 yards for a touchdown. And the Indian Hawks' brief bit of life has been extinguished by the backup running back and fullback. 58-yard run, touchdown, makes it 45. Oh, shoot, got to update the score. My bad, Mike. Extra point was up and good. That makes it 46-8. Oh. Well, we'll have the kickoff here coming shortly. It's now 46-8 Callaway at the 7:51 mark. See here. I got Van Forest 7, Wright City 7, second quarter on my thing. That's one area score. There's the kickoff. Bounce to the Klopsic. He's got a seam. Gets by. The safety took him down there. South Callaway 28, Montgomery 13 in the second quarter. We got base formation for the Indian Hawks. Here's a snap. Yates takes a three-step drop. Tip ball from Klopsic. Little high. Klopsic was open, but the ball was a little high. Gonna bring up second down. Bowling Green 7, Mark Twain 6. Stacked twins for the Indian Hawks. Here comes a blitz right up the middle. Quick throw. Looked like Martin with the catch. He got quickly bottled up. Set up a third down and about 9. Quick step, 3-step drop, screenplay. Ankelman has it. He's got a little bit of running room. Oh, it quickly closes up. Gain of about 3. It's going to be another 4th down situation here for the Indian Hawks. They got about 6 to go. Yates drops back to punting depth. Kick is up. I think he got partially blocked again. It goes out about the 43. And that's where North Callaway will get their next possession. 6:23 to go here in the first half. Single back. Trips on the right. Handoff, and he's buried. Still single back, trips on the right, tight on the left. There's the toss. He's got a little bit of running room. Wortman's the new running back. That's 21. Imagine we'll see a whole stable of runners here for the Thunderbirds here from now on through the end of the game. They've got running clock once the second half starts. Yates checking in on defense. Don't understand that, but we're crowding the line of scrimmage. Wortman pulled down. The Frankenstein gets him. No gain on the play. Second and 10. I right. Play action. Thompson rolls right. Has no one to go. Is sacked. I think that's the Frankenstein. Trevor Anthony gets a sack. Good pursuit there. Third and long. I left. Thompson, straight drop back. His being pursued. Looking for a room to throw. He doesn't have much. He's going to get corralled. I don't think it's going to be a sack. I think he's going to fall forward for a yard. Good defensive hustle there for the Indian Hawks. I didn't see who got him. Gain of about 1 on the play. Not quite a sack, but positive play. Thompson wasn't able to get his throw going. Did I see Reno check into the game? play clock. They're going to call a timeout, and yeah, I did see Reno check into the game. North Carolina takes a timeout. We'll take it with them. This is the Indian Sports Network.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
And we are back. Well, it's 46-8. It's basically been 95% North Callaway here so far tonight. We got a 4th and 12. They appear to be going for it. They're in an I left formation. Motion by Edwards. Gets it on the reverse. He's got open field in front of him. He's going to score. 4th and 12. They run a reverse or an end around, however you want to call it. .48 yards on the run for Edwards. It's now 52-8 with the extra point still to come. Kick up. Kick good. Makes it 53-8. And the score is North Callaway Thunderbirds 53, Clopton Ellsbury Indian Hawks 8. We'll be back right after this.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
Here's the kickoff. Oh, sorry about that. Forgot about the camera work. Oh, ball picked up by looked like Strauss. Well, it's 53-8. We got 2:49 to go. We have 2 timeouts. I mean, at this point, it doesn't hurt to try anything. Motion, Evans to the backfield. Looked like a bit of a hole there, and North Callaway closed it down fast. No gain on the play officially. North Callaway's been pretty much in this 42 look with standing ins all night long. We have to make him pay by running in the middle. There's a pass caught by Klopsik. He's quickly hammered. Gain of about 7. Nice gain on that one. Three-step drop for Yates. Genowine with the catch there. That's going to be a first down. Haven't called his name in a while. First and 10. Minute and a half to go. Ball, screen pass, tip. Oh, you got to jump on that. That might be an 8. You got to get away from the building. Yeah. Like ours is down there in the thing just so it can pick up. Second and 10. Base formation, got like stack on the on the left side. Yates' run is snuffed out quickly. Looked like Trevor McDowell. Third down. Stack twins for the Indian Hawks. Bad snap. Yates can't fall on it. It's recovered by Callaway. He's not down. He's picked it up. He's going to scoop and score. And another touchdown. That's Clark Zur. Well, this is officially the most points we've ever given up in a half. It's now 59-8. And by the most points we've ever given up in a half, I mean ever. I'm at a loss for words on that one. That was just a 20-yard fumble recovery by Zur. Here's the extra point by Thompson. He may be the game's leading scorer by the end of the night with the extra points. Or not. That makes it 59-8. 27.4 seconds to go in the first half. Oh, you just work on stuff at this point. Don't worry about the score. Don't worry about strategy or anything. Work on things. Get better. I mean, good God, it's 59-8. This is an uncompetitive game at this point. You would say, I mean, last year these two teams played a slugfest against each other. It was decided in the last quarter. That kick goes out of bounds. The Indian Hawk ball at the 35.
First and 10 for the Indian Hawks at the 35-yard line.
Which there's the pass. Throw almost picked off. Second down. There's a throw for Klopsic on the right sideline. That one is picked off. There is a flag. We might have some sort of interference. Ball's fumbled. Ball is fumbled. Indian Hawks recover. Good hustle there by Trevor Anthony. He picked up the fumble. That's a change of possessions. That's going to be first and 10 at the 39 with 10.5 seconds to go. What is the flag? If you're the Indian Hawks, you take the play. Flag was pass interference defense. We're going to wave it off. We're going to take the result of the play. What's going to be first and 10 at the 39. Our interception is one of our better plays. All right, that's within. Yates can chuck it this far. Trips on the left. Hail Mary play. Yates is given no time. He's sacked. We're going to call timeout, or are we going to let that run it? Shiloh's going to let that be the half, and it is. Miserable first half. 59-8. We'll be back right after this. It's all Callaway domination. We'll be back with second half action right after this.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we could teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Okay, we're back after the halftime festivities. Let's see here. It's 59-8. It'll be a running clock. They're getting ready for the second half kickoff. We're going to take another commercial break here. Try to get some scores from around the conference, and this will be a short second half. We'll be back right after this.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker at our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about. We all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Oh, here's one score. We got the update. Wright City 28, Vanpar 10. Callaway's going to receive the second half kickoff. They deferred in the first. So, South Callaway 42, Montgomery 13 at the half. And that ball goes out of bounds. Callaway ball. 42-13 started. Yeah. Let's see what thing. Clock's going to be running here second half. Kick went out of bounds, so clock never started on that. It'll be a running clock as soon as the first snap hits here. And some brighter news. JV team won this week, and our junior high team is 2-0 and hasn't given up a point yet this year. So there's one thing. Start of the third quarter, Bowling Green 13, Mark Twain 6. I formation. Looks like a JV unit out there for the Thunderbirds. New quarterback, new running back. New running back now is 20, Dakota Brush. New quarterback is number 2, Jaden Henry. Loss of 1 on the play. All right. Toss. Brush got about 2 on that play. It's going to set up 3rd and 9. Palmyra 13, Clark County 6, heading into the 3rd. Centralia is bowling over South Shelby 42-8. Oh, there's a run by Brush down the right sideline. He's going to score. You got to be kidding me. The JV scored. Flag on the play. Holding against the Thunderbirds. That'll bring that back. It was a 62-yard touchdown run for Brush. Now let's see where the holding occurred. After the penalty, it's going to be a 3rd and about 17, 18. So it'll occur right along the line of scrimmage there. I formation. There's a false start not called. No gain on the play, loss. That's going to sub 4th and forever, punt formation out for the Thunderbirds. Snap is bobbled. Oh no. You got to be kidding me. Reno is going to punt the ball. He's going to end up with a 75-yard touchdown on the bobbled snap. If I'm the Indian Hawks, I let him kick that ball. Adam Reno with the 75-yard run. That gets him over 200 on the night. Just 9 carries. Didn't even recognize it was him right off the bat. Thompson's kick looks a little short. Oh, one just over the crossbar. And that makes it 60-68. And now the score 66-8 North Callaway. I don't know what. Reno they dropped back the punt formation. Reno bobbled the snap, picked it up, and then ran around left side for 66 yards. Oh. There's his kick. It gets by Ankelman. He fields it at the 1. Spin move and drop down. First and 10, Clopton-Ellsbury at the 8. Spread formation. Ankelman offset right. Yates trying to poke his way through.
Yates with a carry. Start by number 56. Pizzo, gain of 2 on the play. 2nd and 8, Indian Hawks.
Stacked twins for the Indian Hawks. Looks like man 1 now is the coverage for the Thunderbirds. Short post for Martin, incomplete.
3rd and 8, Indian Hawks.
Going to be a 3rd and long now. There's the pass down the sideline, tipped away.
Pass is broken up by number 35, North Callaway. 4th and 8 for the Indian Hawks.
Fourth down, are we going to go for it here, or are we going to just punt? Yates drops into punting position. There's the snap, rush on, kicked, almost blocked. Should be some kind of flag on that.
Thunderbirds will start their drive at the 27-yard line of the Indian Hawks.
Looks like about the 26, 27 for the start. We're at the 6-minute mark here in the third. This will be a short second half due to a running clock. There's a handoff this time to number 10. 10's the new running back, Chet Cunningham.
Number 10 carried the ball for the Thunderbirds. Tackled by several Indian Hawks to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, Thunderbirds.
Right. 5-step drop. Pass high. Picked off. That looks like Genowine. Coming down the far sideline. There's a flag thrown late.
By Justin Genowine. There's a flag on the play.
That should be an ejection. That should be an ejection. That was a cheap shot. Personal foul against North Callaway. I think they just ejected him. We 1st and 10 at the 46. What happened? I didn't see the number for North Callaway. Carried by Yates. It was betrayal in the play. Trips on the left. Quick rollout. There's Martin. Can't get quite turned around. They field a pass. 3rd and 5 now. Let's see here. Trips left. Yates carrying the ball. He's going to go right side. He's sandwiched between a bunch of green, white. He's going to come a couple yards short of the first down. Stacked twins for the Indian Hawks. Pressure coming up the middle for North Callaway. Looks like Klopsik's on the sideline trying to work out a cramp. Quick screen. Oh! Genowine can't field it. It's going to be a turnover, and North Callaway's offense returns to the field. It's still 66-8. We're coming up on the end of the third. All right, there's the toss. And Brush with a nice carry. Gets about 11 or 12. Holding's called. It'll come back. Wing eye. There's a toss. New back. That's 24 Cody Cash with the carry. That was a wing eye formation, tight end and a wing on the left side, a split out on the right, popularized by Nebraska in the 80s. Ten on the play clock. Gonna be wing eye to the left this time. Wing eye to the right. Our left. Straight ahead dive. Cash slips one tackle, avoids another, bounces a third, down the sideline, and it's brought down about 35. That's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. 66-8. North Callaway continues to pound away. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right after this.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
Since 1995, Heartland Restoration has specialized in all types of masonry repairs, concrete restoration, above and below grade waterproofing, snow removal, epoxy joint repair or replacement, and all types of floor coatings. Our mission is to serve you with over 35 years of experience, someone you can trust to do the job right the first time. If you have a project, big or small, please give us a call. Heartland Restoration, 314-993-6377.
Well, we're back. Fourth quarter is about to start. It'll be almost exactly 12 minutes long. Wing eye to the left. Toss to 10. He spins out of one tackle, but not another. That's Chet Cunningham on the carry. Wing eye now to the right side. Straight ahead lead play. Gain about 5. It's going to set up a 3rd and 4. Lead up the middle. Let's see here. We got 1st and 10. They're at about the 26. Wing eye to the left. Fullback dive. It's just hard enough. That was a 52 on that carry. I think it's just everybody get a carry night. Christian Griffith with the carry. Wing eye to the left. Toss play. I think that's Cash. He slashes forward. He looks like a nice little runner. Cody Cash. Freshman. Moves the chains. Be 1st and 10 Callaway at about the 15. Under 9 minutes to go here in the game. Whew. We got 2 road games coming up. .52 Griffith with the carry again. Wing eye left. Fullback dive. Griffith. He's going to be close to a 1st down. He has it. It's going to be 1st and goal. Oh, he wasn't even close to 1st down. He was way in front of it. 1st and goal at the line. Callaway trying to get over 70 points here. There's the toss. Cash has it. He's going to score. And that makes it 72 or 70. Should only make it 72. Scoreboard's wrong. 72 to 8. Apparently we're giving them a 2-point conversion already. Ugh. Kicks up. It's good. Makes it 73-8. And this can't get much worse. Yeah, they got the scoreboard corrected. 73-8. 7:08 to go here in the third or fourth. We're going to take a quick commercial break here. Be back with the remainder of the action right after this.
Here at People's Bank and Trust, new technology improves our lives. We all know that. But when it comes to your money, wouldn't you just as soon deal with real people rather than recordings and electronics fingerprinting of the mega banks? We put technology to work so we can have more time for you. We're your community bank. People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Sort of a new diamond shape here. 4 in the front, a diamond in the middle, 3 in the back. Fielded by Genowine. He's got no blocking. No blocking. First and 10 at the 26 for the Indian Hawks. 6:32 to go in the ball game. Here comes a blitz at the gut. Yates to Evans. There won't be, in light of the score and domination here, there's not going to be a post-game show. Mike, I'm just going to head out of here. This is bad. The People's Bank and Trust offense and defensive players of the game. Defensively, Trevor Anthony for not quitting and getting a sack when the game was already over. And offensively, I don't know. Klopsic for hustling and getting to score. Yates sticks in there, throws the ball. Could be Evans. Evans sparked our one touchdown drive by going up and leaping for a first down catch before the Klopsic score. Young freshman showing some promise. I mean, this is one of the worst beatings in program history, and there's just not a whole lot of bright spots. Next week we play at Van Far, and then the week after that we play at Wright City, and that concludes the road portion of our schedule. There's a snap, two-step drop. Evans catches the ball, gets a few yards. Hey, 6 yards, first down. Move the chains. Under 5 to go in the game. Three-step drop. Yates flips it. Overthrow on the corner route. Oh, shoot. Forgot I'm the camera person tonight, too. Sorry about that at home. Stacked twins for the Indian Hawks. Yates looking for someone to throw, just fires it out of the way. That should be grounding. Referee just calls straight incompletion. That should be grounding. Because Yates wasn't out of the pocket. And there wasn't really anyone in the area. But looks like we're going to get away with it. 3rd down. Yates spins out. He's going to pick up the 1st down. Good hustle, Sean.
First down, Indian Hawks. Brought down by number 35 for the Thunderbirds.
Yates with about 16 yards on the gain. That's a tough one. Hopefully there'll be better days to come. We knew North Callaway was going to be good heading in, but this has been impressive. Genowine gets the ball, slips. Brought down by Cunningham.
Reception, loss of a yard on the play.
Base formation for the Indian Hawks. Blitz coming right side for the Thunderbirds. Up the middle. It shifted. Yates, quick pass to Evans. He can't hold on. It was wide open. Good read.
3rd and 12 for the Indian Hawks.
Go find Brooke and tell her to get whatever paper she needs signed to me so I can sign it. Somewhere at the band. She'll be the one that looks like Brooke. Yates with the keeper. He's got a little bit of a hole. 3rd and 12 is now going to be 4th and 8.
Gain of 2, 4, brings up 4th and 8 for the Indian Hawks.
We're about a little over a minute to go in the ball game here. Be nice if we got a 1st down here. Genowine moves into stack possession. Now he motions. Hand off to Enkelman. Fumble. Evans falls on it, but he's going to be picked up by Callaway. Callaway picks it up. Cash has it. 40 seconds left. By the time they switch positions, it's going to be the end of the game. Dang it. Just a few seconds left. That's going to do it. The 25-second clock's not going to start. Our final score is going to be 73-8. Total domination by North Carolina Thunderbirds. We'll be here next week at 6:50. Well, we'll be up at Van Far next week at 6:50. Hopefully we can get a signal out from there. We've had trouble in the past. This is Bob Gray signing off for the Indian Sports Network. Again, final score, North Callaway Thunderbirds 73. Clopton Ellsbury Indian Hawks 8. This was a whooping. Hopefully for better things to come later on. Good night.